Loops in Python. Set number 5. Set number 5 means here we have got other programs that were done in previous sets. Programs on conditions, programs on calculations. So now comes programs on loops. Now you may have read about loops in your theory books or in theory notes, that loop is nothing but a presentation in which you have syntax in which you have got one set of code that gets repeated. Now I would like to show you the programs in which the code is repeated and how the programs are executed. Okay, so here comes the program list. So in the program list, you can see there are 10 programs. The questions look very small. Print numbers from 1 to 9. Now, if I say print numbers from 1 to 9, what is there in it? This is not a program at all. You print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and your work is done. So that is not the joke. If I now show you something, and you will see how the programs will take the logic ahead, how it is done. To do this work of a loop, what is done is a syntax of range is taken. For r in range. This is for r in range 1 to 10, print r. Let me first show this one to you. Only then you will understand what is happening. You see, you can see here printing numbers from 1 to 9 is taking place. They all are getting printed one by one. Now I will show you one more thing. If I write here r is equal to, and then if I write r, and then if I save it, and then if I run, you see something else has come. Can you see r has come in the output? Right, that means here this r inside the quotation mark is staying the same, but this r which is outside the quotation mark is changing every time, starting with 1 and going up to 10 as the upper limit, which is not taken. That means 1 less than the upper limit. So 1 to 9 is a part of this range. Okay. Now I will do the next. I will show you the next of the row of the lot. Print numbers from n to 1. First is, so let me show you printing numbers from 10 to 1, and that requires one more parameter under range, which is the amount of jump it will take. So the first one is the starting limit, the second one is the ending limit, and the third one is the step limit. And this ending limit is such that it does not include it. So every time if you would like to have a value for the ending limit, then you should go one beyond. One beyond means, let me show you this one first and then you will understand what I mean by one beyond. Check the output. The output is showing r is starting with 10 but is going up to 2. Why is it going up to 2? Because it is not taking the limit in the value to touch, value to cover up to. And this is the step. Since the direction is in negative way from 10 to 1, therefore minus 1 is the amount of change that should take place. Otherwise 10 will never reach to 1. And in order to get 1 as in the limit, I should make the limit as 0. Then if I run it, you see what will happen. Let me show the output to you. You see, this time it has taken 1 as the output. Okay. I can also mention this as 1 and then minus 1, because this minus 1 will tell how far you are going, and this will mark that one beyond. One beyond means don't stop at the limit which you would like to cover for the upper range or the second half. So this brings me to the first set of programs of loop, and here I would like to introduce one more programming standard, which is the variable n in the input. Okay, fine. So now you have got another code to look at. If you look at this code, what is it reading? It is reading like n is equal to integer, that means the conversion, input, enter the limit. Now when you enter the limit, then if I would like to go from 1 to n, where n plus 1 marks that n is supposed to be included in the range, and then print r, then if I show the output and if I run the program and I would like to show you the output, you see I have done once with 5, and now if I enter 8 in the limit, you see n is getting 8. So this time if I run, I will see from 1 to 8. Where is 1 to 8 coming from? It is coming from this r, which is every time getting one value from the loop. Now this is the loop, okay, and this is the margin that is of the loop. Okay. With this, I would like to go ahead to the next video in which we are going to explore the loops, and then furthermore programs are on the way. Okay.